I did not try to kill my brother. I love him.
In 1997, Crystal and Jesse, a young married couple, were eager to start a family, but had difficulty conceiving a child of their own. They decided to explore adoption and came across a Russian adoption agency's website where they saw a photo of a 9-year-old girl. Excited about this new chapter, they began the adoption process. Crystal and Jesse traveled to a Russian orphanage in Borovichi, where they finally met their new daughter, whom they named Caralee. The couple also adopted a 3-year-old boy named Joshua. As they settled into their new home in Georgia, they began to notice certain behavioral issues in Caralee.
She started to stand over our bed at night.
I'd wake up and she'd be right over my face. She stole all my jewelry. Our knives were disappearing.
They attributed it to her adjustment to a new culture and family, as she had only known life in the orphanage. However, Caralee's behavior became increasingly withdrawn and angry.
We've been here every day loving her, nurturing her, helping her. We couldn't save her. There was a coldness in her and an anger and just a distance.
Then, on the day after Christmas in 1998, a terrifying incident occurred.
She tried to kill her baby brother.
She had him in her hands and was going to throw him over the deck.
She had him...
Yes. Yes.
Over the side here?
Yes.
Caralee held Joshua over the 30-foot-high deck railing.
What are you doing? I'm gonna kill him. I just started screaming, put him down, Caralee, put him down.
Crystal intervened and demanded that she put Joshua down, shocked by her daughter's intentions to harm her brother.
I saw him push over the deck.
You're trying to push him off the deck?
Try to kill Joshua.
Caralee also revealed to her parents that she was hearing voices and experiencing hallucinations. Crystal and Jesse admitted her to a psychiatric hospital for treatment.
This child I would consider to be a homicide risk.
During this time, they received additional documents from the adoption agency, shedding light on Caralee's troubled past that had been withheld from them. The documents revealed her birth mother's neglect and abandonment, as well as Caralee's time in a special dorm for children with mental disabilities at the Russian orphanage. The adoption agency denied hiding any information and explained that Russian privacy laws limited the medical information they could share. They mentioned that once the adoptive parents were at the orphanage, they had access to medical records and doctors to ask any questions they had. After months of therapeutic care, Crystal and Jesse brought Caralee home, but they still believed she posed a danger to Joshua.
We've had cameras installed and we've had alarms installed on her doors.
Despite being prescribed heavy medications, Caralee's condition did not improve significantly. Psychiatrists diagnosed Caralee with attachment disorder, which impaired her ability to love and caused her to exhibit significant rage under stress. By winter 1999, Crystal and Jesse felt they had exhausted all options and made the decision to take Caralee back to Russia for treatment at a psychiatric hospital.
So you plan on taking Caralee back to Russia?
Yes. We feel like we tried everything.
They left her there, and days later, they annulled the adoption, officially ending their parental relationship with Caralee in early 2000.
I did not try to kill my brother.
You're a strong girl. You're a strong girl.
For over 2 decades, Caralee's whereabouts remained unknown, until the summer of 2021 when Caralee, now going by the name Sabrina, reached out to Troy Roberts, a reporter who had followed her adoption story in her childhood. They arranged a reunion, during which Sabrina shared her perspective. Sabrina revealed that she felt unwanted by Crystal and Jesse, believing they favored Joshua over her. This made her feel depressed and even suicidal, leading her to fabricate stories about seeing and hearing things as a desperate plea to be removed from their care.
I did not try to kill my brother. I love him. I'm a daddy, just understand it.
Sabrina offered a different version of the deck incident, explaining that she struggled to carry Joshua downstairs due to his size, and Crystal misinterpreted her actions as an attempt to harm him.
I went to psychiatrist after psychiatrist, and I remember Crystal say, just remember, you wanted to kill Joshua. I said, okay, I will tell him.
She claimed that Crystal kept repeating the accusation until Sabrina eventually said yes out of frustration.
I eventually put him down, and she's like, you tried to kill him, didn't you? And I said, no, I was trying to pick him up so he doesn't fall because he was sliding off my hands. And she's like, no, you were trying to kill him. And she kept saying it, and I said yes. So I finally said yes.
After Crystal and Jesse left her at the psychiatric hospital in Moscow, Sabrina sensed they wouldn't return for her. In 2002, Sabrina was adopted by another family in North Carolina and lived with them until shortly after high school graduation. She married in 2014 and has 4 children. She no longer takes any medication and does not suffer from any mental illness.